Hello, I'm Amber Johnson. I'm a coach with Team Beachbody, and I'm leading this group with a couple of other coaches. And I am here today to tell you all about how to use Beachbody on demand for streaming your workouts and actually a few other things too. So we're going to start by going to beachbodyondemand.com. You can also get there by going to teambeachbody.com and then clicking on Beachbody on Demand, but this is the quickest way. So once you're here, you can log in. See, I'm already logged in, so this is the main page. You'll see up here all kinds of banners with all the new stuff that's going on. Right here are a couple of different tabs so you can navigate. Go straight to the workout programs here. You can search by trainer here. This has some basics for how to get started. And then, of course, the blog and community buttons here will take you to other pages where there are other resources, and we'll get to that at the end. So first, let's start here with how it works. If you're new to Beachbody On Demand, this is where you'll get some really basic information about just what Beachbody On Demand is. And if this is a review for you, then feel free to let your mind wander for a minute while I explain it to everyone else. Okay, so Beachbody On Demand is a workout streaming service. It's like Netflix, but it's just for exercise. And so you can see these little icons here. You can choose the right program for you. There are lots of programs, several dozen programs. There are meal plans that come with each program. You can track your workouts over time. You'll get great results if you follow the program. If you just trust the process, you will get amazing results. And then, of course, you can keep going from there. One of the fantastic things, one of the things I love most about Beachbody is that it has everything you need for complete long-term success in changing your habits and your lifestyle. It's not just a fad. It has everything you need. So there are 4 things you need to be successful in changing your exercise habits and being healthier. The first one is really good programs, and that's what Beachbody On Demand is. World-class, top-notch, amazing programs. The second thing you need is good nutrition, and that's included in these programs. They've done all the research for you. All you have to do is plug into it and follow the program. And then you need accountability or a group. You need support, right? And that's what the challenge groups are all about. And that's why we keep doing them month after month after month after month, because people need accountability and they need a community to rally around them and help them to keep going when the days are tough. And the fourth thing you need is some sign of success, like prizes or rewards or other incentives. And that's where this little icon here with get results and keep going, that's all about. So you can pick new programs for new challenges. You can also input your before and after pictures and answer a few questions in the Beachbody Challenge, which we'll talk about later in the group. And you can get a free t-shirt for every program that you complete. You can enter to win cash prizes and other things like that. And then, of course, there are sometimes incentives within our group. We do many challenges and things like that too. Okay, so in the membership that you have or that you're doing a trial for, you get all these fantastic programs. Challenge du jour is something where Beachbody Corporate chooses not exactly random, but they choose a program from the whole category, or from the whole list, the whole catalog, that was the word I was looking for, from the whole catalog for you to try each day. So you can just sample a little bit of everything and not really have to like search through it, just see what you like best. It's a huge variety. So they go back and forth on different kinds of workouts, different styles, different intensities, different trainers, and all you have to do is just click that little icon. It shows up at the top of the page on the home page as well, or the welcome page, and so you don't even have to go any farther than that. You just go ahead and click on it and it'll take you to whatever the workout of the day is. Fixate is a cooking show, so that one's not a workout, but it is hosted by Autumn Calabrese and her brother. Her brother is actually a chef, classically trained chef, and so the two of them work together to create healthy, what I always call legal meals, meaning that it's not going to ruin your meal plan. You can still stick to all the nutrition guides in Beachbody by following this Fixate cooking show, and everything is presented in the right portion sizes too, so it goes along with the Fixate containers, etc., etc. And then, of course, here you can go and meet the trainers. Okay, so the first thing you do is you can stream workouts. That's the first thing you get with Beachbody On Demand. There's a list here of all of the different set-top boxes and devices that currently work with Beachbody On Demand. So you can always use your browser on your computer, no questions asked. Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, whatever browser you like, as long as it has Flash Player, you can stream your workouts. But if you don't want to play it on your computer, if you want to play it on your TV or on your tablet or on your phone, here is a list of browser or whatever ways to stream it. Sorry. You can use any Apple device, including your iPhone, your iPad, your iPod. You can use a Roku player. You can use Amazon Fire. You can also use Chromecast. I currently have an Amazon Fire stick, so it was like 30 bucks. Not that expensive. It was not a big investment. I plugged it right into the TV, and it works fantastically. I don't use Apple products right now, so I've never used like the Apple TV, but I know that's an option. And you can also connect to track your heart rate and other things through these Wahoo, TrickRx, and Apple Watches. I don't use any of those, but I know a lot of people do, and they find that really useful that they actually connect and communicate with each other. Makes it easier for tracking. Okay, so when you're doing your workouts, I'll show this to you later, but when you're doing your workouts, at the very bottom corner of the screen, of the video screen, you'll see these options. This one's really important. This is the modifier option. Not every program has it, but some programs have the option to isolate the modifier when you're watching the actual workout. Almost every single program has a modification. I can only think of one or two that don't really, because they're like really high level intensity, and so if you're working at that level, then you probably don't need to modify at all. But every other program has a modifier in the video, but this MOD option is to actually isolate just that one person on the side of the screen, so you don't even watch the rest of the group. It's just the modifier. And then the audio options where you can have like closed captioning and things. All right, the next thing you get with your Beachbody On Demand subscription is an eating plan. Every single program has an eating plan to go along with it. Most of the more recent ones follow the Fixate nutrition guide, just straight across, and they just follow Fixate. Some of them, like Core de Force, is a newer one that came out after the 21-day fix. So you can either choose to follow the Fixate portions, or you can choose to follow the one that came specifically with the Core de Force program, where you're not using containers. It was designed so you didn't have to have any extra equipment. The entire program requires nothing but your body and the TV so that you can do the workouts. Even older programs though, like P90X or Power 90 or Insanity, you can still use the Fixate containers and Fixate program if you want to for your nutrition, but it still comes with its own individual meal plan nutrition guide so that you can just hone in and get exactly what you're looking for and best results possible. Then there's some information for if you have questions. Okay, so that is how we get started, what we get with our Beachbody On Demand subscriptions. So let's go back here to the main page again, now that you know what comes with Beachbody On Demand. Here we are on the main page. Again, we have this banner of cool things that are going on. This Shift Shop is about to release in like 2 weeks, so that's up there. And now you can search to find just the right workout for you by using these options here. So you can search by fitness level. Obviously you can choose beginner, intermediate, advanced. Here you can search by how long you have to work out. There are programs that are shorter than 30 minutes, if you can believe that. I did one this morning that was only 16 and a half minutes or something. So if you're really in a pinch and you just need something quick, you can just go here and search for that and pick from the list of those. You can search by type, whatever your favorite kind of workout is, or you can search by trainer. You can also alphabetize. You can go with newest, you can go with featured. Lots of different ways to search. And this is that challenge du jour that I was telling you about, so I'll click on that. Today's challenge du jour is Full Body Flow with Faith, and here are some that have been up in the last few days. Agility Power, Core de Force, Upper Fix from 21 Day Fix, Sanity Check from Insanity, Resistance 1 from 22 Minute Hardcore, on and on and on. And here is a weekly schedule of what you would have on challenge du jour. So you're getting, let me go back. You're getting one plyo workout on Monday, and it's from all different programs. They vary on the program. On Tuesday, you're getting upper body. On Wednesday, you're getting cardio and core. On Thursday, you're doing something that's more restful, like yoga, and it's gentler. Fridays, you're doing lower body. Saturdays, you're doing cardio, and Sunday, you're doing total body resistance. That's how they choose the program for that day, or the workout for that day. So I'm going to go back to the main page again. Let's say, for example, that let's say we only have 30 minutes. 30 minutes or less to do our workout. So we're going to search for that, because I know time is always an issue for everyone, right? So these are all the programs that have workouts that are 30 minutes or less. So core to force, it's about 40 minutes a day, but it's really like 35. I think there's one workout that is 26 minutes long, so that's probably why it's in here. Most of the workouts, though, the routines are about 40 minutes a day, 35 to 45 minutes a day, and it's a 30-day long program. 21-day fix is 30 minutes or less each day for 21 days. 20-minute hardcore, of course, it's right there on the title. It's only 22 minutes each day, and it lasts 8 weeks. And on and on. PIO has a couple that are only like 15 or 20 minutes, but most of them are 45 minutes a day. Let's go down. Country Heat is a really good beginner one. Here, I'm looking for T25. Every single workout is only 25 minutes long. It lasts 10 weeks if you do the full program start to finish. So you can see all of these different programs have at least one routine in them that is 30 minutes or shorter. So there's a huge selection, which in my opinion means that not having time to work out is not an adequate excuse. We just can't get by with that anymore. Okay, so there's lots and lots and lots of options if you're looking for something that's 30 minutes or less. Let's say that you also want something that's beginner or intermediate intensity. So now we're filtering with 2 filters. All right, so we've got Shift Shop is coming soon. That's going to be, there are a few routines that are 30 minutes or less, and it's beginner and intermediate. 21-day fix, 22-minute hardcore. All of these things, 10-minute trainer. I mean, like 10 minutes a day. Come on, you have to do something. You cannot use not having time as an excuse. All of these are beginner or intermediate, and they're 30 minutes or less. Lots of options, right? Okay, so now we can go over here. We can look at trainers. I like to use this option when I'm on my TV because it doesn't have the drop-down menus for things, so you can filter that way. So I usually think, okay, I know I want T25, so I'm going to go and look for Sean T because he's the coach, or not the coach, the trainer that leads T25. All right, here are his programs. I want T25. There it is. All right, so let's go and pretend now that you know how to get to the workouts, let's go back and look at nutrition. All right, I'm going to start with 21-day fix. All right, here is the 21-day fix complete program. Now, once you're on this page, we are going to isolate. We can look at either an overview of the workouts or an overview of the program where it says, okay, 21-day fix, it's 21 days long, 10 to 30 minutes, cardio heavy, beginner or intermediate level. And there's a workout, 24 workouts for 21 days and a nutrition guide. These numbers are different because on some days, well, one day a week, there's a like a regular length routine, and then there's a specific ab routine. So that's why there are 24 workouts in 21 days. And then there's nutrition guide. Here are some real results from the 21-day fix, so you can get some motivation or some ideas, and then here's related content to it. So every single program has a page like this where you can get all that information. Here's the workout list. So these are all the workouts, the entire program. Back in the old days, before Beachbody On Demand, when you bought the DVD sets, you had either a base kit, a regular kit, or like a super kit bundle. And so in the base kit, you would only get this like upper portion, just the regular workouts, nothing extra. And then if you did the first upgrade, then you'd get these in addition. And then if you did like the ultimate kit, you get everything else. And then you had to buy a separate set that had the no music if you wanted it with no music, and then the upgrade for no music. Well, with Beachbody On Demand, it's such a great value. I just want to emphasize that it's such a good value because you're getting all of this for the one price, and not just for this program, for every program. And then they add extra content regularly too. Like with Core to Force, there are two trainers. There's Joel Freeman and Jericho McMatthews, and you would get just those core workouts if you got just the base kit, right? Or then you can get the upgraded kit and get the extra workouts. But now each of those trainers has added extra content on their own. And you wouldn't have gotten that any other way except for Beachbody On Demand. So I just want to put that plug in. All right, let's go ahead and play a workout. So here we go. We have some details here. It shows you the equipment you'd need, how long it is, and then you have the play button here. So we're playing. Usually at this point you'll be asked to mark a disclaimer saying that you know not to hurt yourself and exercise at your own level. Ooh, that's kind of loud. Sorry, I'll turn that down a little bit. Okay. We get an intro. And now here's what I wanted to point out. I hope you can still hear me. Here's what I wanted to point out. These down here, these little options.
Total body cardio fix.
Here you can turn on subtitles.
We're taking this program one day at a time and 1 pound at a time. So what I have for you today,
and this is also where you'd find the modifier. It's usually right here. So you cannot isolate the modifier here in 21 Day Fix. And of course you can make it full screen. You can make it not full screen. Okay, let's go back and let's do another one. So it works the same for all of these different workouts. All of the videos are exactly the same setup. So even down here, you can come and find out, okay, you need weights, you need a mat of some sort or be on the carpet. It's 30 minutes long and you press the play button. You get to the modifier options and things just the same way. Okay, let's go back to a different program. Let's do UV2, I know has a modifier. That's a newer one. It just came out about a month ago. Oops, that's the wrong one here. I'm going to search for trainer again. Oh, I guess I'm already there. No, I'm not. I want Leandro Carvalho. Here we go. Oh. I wonder why it's not coming up under him. Oh, I still have my filters on. My mistake. Okay, here's the new one, UV2. All right, so all of these, again, this is just beginner. It's not even intermediate, just beginner, beginner, beginner. That's why it didn't come up. So you have the details here. You don't need any workout equipment. Some of them they recommend weighted gloves if you want to. It's 30 minutes and we're going to play. Since this is a new program, I think it's worth mentioning that this is a really cool program, very easy. Here's the modifier option here on the bottom. So you can go ahead and isolate and have the modifier on one side of the screen while the rest of the video is going.
Hello,
see, so this is the modifier, and you can see her the entire time, even though the rest of the ladies will come in and out of focus sometimes. This modifier is always there the entire time you're watching the video.
When you feel great, you can reach any goals you want. You can change your body.
So this program was created for anyone who is like really at the beginning of their journey, who is recovering from any kind of injury or maybe had just had a baby, and also for kids. And so I think it's worth pointing out that that modifier is like 12. So they wanted a kid more or less to do the modifier, so that kids wouldn't feel like they're doing their mom's workout program. They'd feel like they were kind of relating with the person who was doing the modification. So I thought that was pretty cool and a good, just a nice gesture by Beachbody. All right. Oh my gosh, I just realized we were supposed to be doing nutrition. I'm so sorry. My brain is in two different directions right now. So I was going to show you a nutrition program, right? And then I got distracted by showing you how to get to the video in 21 Day Fix. So I'm going to go back and get rid of this so I can see all the programs. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, this should pull up all the programs now. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to go back to 21 Day Fix. Where did it go? Here we go, 21 Day Fix. And let me show you the nutrition stuff. So we got to the overview of the program. We got to the workout list, and that's where I got distracted and off topic. Now let's go to program materials. Okay, this whole list of materials is what you would get in your box if you ordered the physical DVDs. Obviously it comes in English and Spanish. I think it also comes in French. There are some versions of it at least. So here is, all of these are PDFs. This is everything you'd get in the box. You would get a card that says start here. You would get a fold out workup calendar. You'd get a pamphlet that's the 3-day quick fix. You'd get a nutrition guide that has tally sheets in the back. All of this would be physically in paper if you bought the physical copy on DVD, but now it's all here on PDF, and so you can open it up, you can print it if you want to, you can make all these copies, you can save it to your phone so you can pull it up really quickly, you could make it the backdrop on your home screen, whatever you need to be able to make it work for you. So the first thing I want to point out is every single program has a workout calendar. I know that's not nutrition, but I figured it was worth showing you anyway. So here is the calendar you would follow if you're doing 21 Day Fix from start to finish. Day 1 to day 21, you would do on Mondays. Every week you do total body cardio fix. On Tuesdays, upper fix, and so on and so on. And all the details are right there. And then here are your tally sheets for following the nutrition guide. So it has an example, and then it has the actual, the actual sheets that you'd use. You could like print these, laminate them, make it like a marker board, or just print a whole bunch of copies and keep track if you're a paper kind of person. Here's a food list of foods that are approved according to the nutrition guide, so that you can take it shopping or hang it on the fridge or just have quick reference. Here's the full eating plan. So this is the full nutrition guide right here. And I also want to point out that with 21 Day Fix, there is a vegan eating portion or eating plan too. That does not come with all of the other programs. All the programs have a specific eating plan. Or you could take this eating plan from 21 Day Fix or the vegan eating plan and conform it to any of the other programs you want to do. And I'll show you how that's done. It's really, really simple. So here is the eating plan. It is PDF. You can save it in whatever device you want to or print it out, whatever is easiest for you. Every single nutrition guide though, especially this one, has a calculation page. So let me come down to where that starts. Right here. Okay. Find the 21 Day Fix container plan that's right for you. So every single one of the programs on Beachbody On Demand has a nutrition guide. Every nutrition guide has a page similar to this where you calculate your personal needs. So I would start with adding my weight here, obviously on paper, or I could do it on a calculator on my phone. So I would put my weight in here, multiply by 11, add 400 calories to find my maintenance calories needed. So I would then take this number, subtract 750 calories if I want to lose weight. I would not subtract that if I want to maintain my weight. And then if I want to lose weight, this would then be my calorie target. So if I want to maintain my weight, this would be my calorie target. If I want to gain weight, I would add more than 400 calories, and that would be my target. If I want to lose weight, I would subtract 750. This is my calorie target. So I take that calorie target and I come and plug it into this chart. Really simple. I know my calorie target is usually 1,400 calories or less, depending on the program. So this is the plan I would follow. It fits right there between the 1,200 to 1,499 calories. So I follow plan A. You might follow plan B, C, or D, depending on what your calorie needs are. And so then this tells me that I need to have 3 servings of veggies each day, or 3 green containers full of vegetables each day. I need 2 servings of fruit, or 2 purple containers each day. 4 proteins, red containers, 2 carbs, what are the yellow containers, 1 blue, one blue, which is healthy fats, 1 orange, which is seeds and dressings, and then 2 teaspoons of oil or nut butters. So that tells me exactly how much to eat every single day. And later on in this group, we'll tell you how to, we'll help you to figure out how to meal plan according to those needs and to stick within those guidelines. And if you follow that, if you can do the 21 days of exercise, and you can stick with these eating plans, you will see huge results. I know it can seem like it's a big change, and any kind of change, big or small, is hard. But if you have faith in the process and just believe that it will work and follow the program without wavering, you will be so shocked by the changes that you will see. I promise, promise, promise. Just a quick little story. When I started exercising again about a year ago, I figured I had about 15 pounds to lose. I ended up losing 30 in the course of 3 or 4 months. But the first month that I started following these meal plans, I lost 7 pounds. That was half of my goal in just 1 month, and it was all because I changed the way that I was eating. And I wasn't even eating bad foods then, I just wasn't eating the right portions. I was eating too much of even the good foods, and it had all added up. And once I cut back to where I needed to be, it all just dropped off. And then I added exercise a little more intensely, and the rest of it came off pretty well. And like I said, it ended up doubling my weight loss compared to my goal. It was crazy. Okay, so every single program has a nutrition guide. Every nutrition guide is a little bit different, but they all follow the same nutritional guidelines, which are like industry standard. These nutrition guides are not created by the trainers. They're created by certified dietitians who are licensed in the states that they practice in. And they are like industry leading, really reliable, credible, credentialed professionals. So it's not just like, okay, let's do a little bit of math, let's put this down because it'll look fancy and then we can sell it to people. No, Beachbody really takes the time to properly design all of their programs, including the nutrition guides. So I wanted to point that out to you. At the end of this, and I think every guide, it has the tracker sheets like I showed you before, so that you can track all of your portions, everything you're eating. And throughout the guide, as you can see, I know I'm going fast, but throughout the guide you can learn how the containers work. And we'll go over that in more detail during the group too, so stay tuned for that. There are a couple of advertisements toward the end for things like I mentioned before, the Beachbody Challenge, which is where you commit to complete a program from start to finish, and then at the end you submit your results and answer some questions about your experience, and then you receive a free t-shirt. You can submit your results one time each month, so you can do one program at a time. Once a month you can submit results, and you can get as many t-shirts as you want. But when you submit to the Beachbody Challenge, you also are entered into competitions for cash prizes and drawings. So that's worth mentioning. I've done that a few times. I've never won any cash. Oh, there are the tracker sheets. I haven't won cash at all, but I have gotten whole kinds of t-shirts. So these are the trackers you can print out just like before and use them to track your meals. You can also use apps. There's a 21-day fix app that I like to use. There are a couple of third-party apps that work really well too. We'll talk about all of that during the group. I think that's everything I wanted to show you on Beachbody On Demand, but I also want to point out these blog and community tabs again. The blog is fantastic. So it'll take you to a new page, and in the blog you can find answers to so many questions and just more information. And if we're not going at a fast enough pace for you in this group, because we're tailoring to people who are brand new on their journey, starting out, and we assume that you guys know pretty much nothing, just so we can make sure we cover all bases. If you want more information faster than we are providing it, go here. You can search and say, okay, I want to know about, I don't know, diabetes and Shakeology, and so you type that in there and get all kinds of articles about that. You can also browse. One of the ones that I love down here on this homepage is they do a lot of seasonal stuff, so like the 4th of July recipes. If you go down toward the bottom, here we go. These are 2 articles that I love. how to create a Beachbody hybrid workout. So some people really have a hang up on starting a program and going through that whole program from start to finish. They feel like they get bored or complacent or lose momentum. And so here's a way that you can combine, mix and match different programs without hurting yourself, basically. So make sure you're hitting every single major muscle group, that you're getting the cardio and the lifting and resistance, and a rest day every week. It's like a formula to make sure you're doing it properly. This one is how to pick a Beachbody nutrition plan. Like I mentioned, there's one main program, nutrition program, that works with every single workout program. And each individual program has its own nutrition guide. So how do you pick one? My husband, for example, he loves the P90X nutrition guide. And even though he does Body Beast more often than any other program, he likes to still follow the P90X nutrition guide because it makes sense to him in his brain. And so he can, with enough information, he can tailor the P90X nutrition guide to meet his needs while he's doing Body Beast. Anyway, so that's an article on that. And there are just endless articles on here, lots and lots of good content. And the community button here, this one is like a network. So we're part of Team Beachbody. As a member of Team Beachbody, you are welcomed into the community. And here is, it's a really great place. You can create a username and get lots more support, just like you would here in the challenge group, but you can get to know more people, make new friends, that sort of thing. It's like Facebook for Beachbody, but for the whole global Beachbody community, not just the people in our challenge group. It's a good place to ask questions. A lot of times the trainers will actually answer questions in the BOD community. You can search by topic and see, if you have a question that maybe you didn't find an answer to on the blog. This official Beachbody expert advice a lot of times is advice directly from the coaches, or not from the coaches, from the trainers who create the programs. There are groups you can join, and then of course the rules. But you can create your own profile here and then be a part of it and ask questions and find answers and things. Well, that is a tour of Beachbody On Demand, and I hope that you have learned something new, and I hope that you will make the best use of your streaming opportunity. This is a fantastic resource. I cannot emphasize enough how much value there is in Beachbody On Demand. You're getting everything you need to be successful in your health and fitness goals, whether that's gaining weight and muscle, whether that's just toning up and slimming down, whether it's big time weight loss and total body change, if you just want to make a few minor tweaks, whatever it is, even if you're cross training and really your main goal is to run a marathon, everything you need is right here on this website and in the challenge group. Because if you combine the two, if you combine the expertise and the experience of your coach and the other people in your group, plus all the resources here on the website and on through the actual videos and the Fixate cooking show and things like that, you've got it all. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're having a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the group.